Hello everybody and welcome to Study is Fun. So today I'm going to explain you climate and adaptations. So let's get started. Climate can affect living organisms of that area, and the animals living in particular area adapt themselves to survive in that weather conditions of that place. So now we will go for polar region. So the area of the earth that surrounds North Pole and South Pole is called as polar region. The climate of polar region is extremely cold and the sun does not rise for 6 months and it stays up for next 6 months. So the temperature of the polar region is minus 37 degrees Celsius and animals found in polar regions are penguins, polar bear, whales, etc. So now we will go for adaptations in polar bear. The white fur of the polar bear make it easier to hide in the snow and save save them from predators. In the same way, it makes it easier for them to catch their prey. And the polar bears have two layers of thick white fur on them so that they can survive in extremely cold conditions. So the polar bear moves slowly and rest a lot so that they do not get overheated because of their thick fur. The polar region often swim on the polar region often swim on warm days to keep themselves cool. So polar region swim on warm days to keep themselves cool. Now we will go for adaptations in penguins. The penguins are also white in color so that they can hide in the snow. Okay. Then they have thick skin with large fat content in their body so that they can survive in the cold weather easily. The penguins generally live in a crowd or nest closely so that they can stay warm. And the penguins have webbed feet which allow them to swim. Okay, so these were the adaptations in penguins. Now we will go for migratory birds and the adaptations in polar region. So the birds, in order to protect themselves from often cold weather from winters in the polar region, often they migrate from these areas to warmer places and they then return back after the winter seasons. For example, the Siberian crane migrates to India in Rajasthan, Haryana and some northeast regions during the winter season in Siberia. So they can travel use instances of 15,000 kilometers to protect themselves from the extremely cold environment. Such birds migrate to the same places every year. Then the migratory birds fly very high so that the heat generated by the flight wings can be disposed of in the cold conditions. So these were the adaptations in migratory birds in polar region. Now we will go for tropical forest. The tropical region on the earth are the regions which are close to the equator and hence receive more amount of sunlight during the year. Because of these areas have a hot climate, so the tropical rainforest have a hot climate and the temperature in the tropical region can be as high as 40 degrees Celsius and can drop until 15 degrees Celsius only. Okay, so this is the tropical forest and this adaptations in tropical rainforest of some animals. So we will see the some adaptations in tropical rainforest animals. So it has red-eyed frog. So it has sticky feet so that it can climb up on the trees easily. And monkeys, so they have long tails so that they can climb the trees easily. Even their hands and feet have a structure that helps in holding the branches of the trees. So now we will go for some more adaptations in animals that are token birds and lions and tigers. the token bird adapt themselves so that they can find food easily. The token bird has a large and long beak with which it can reach the food that is found on weaker branches as well. So these are the adaptations of token birds in tropical rainforest. And now we will go for last, that is lion and tigers. So lion and tigers have thick, sharp eyesight and sensitive hearing. So these were the adaptations in polar region and tropical rainforest or tropical forest. So we had completed all the topics here. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my